and or I just like... I'm filming! Oh my god, I'm filming! Shh. Please! And today on That Book Review, I'm reviewing To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han.
Sorry if I don't sound as enthusiastic as I would like to be. It's really, it's not really early, but for my family, it's really early in the morning and everyone's sleeping. Plus, I'm sick, so I can't really raise my voice.
So I read this book in one sitting because I could not put it down. The story is just so cute and I just wanted to see what happens in the end. On Goodreads, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. There are really 3 reasons why it's a 4 out of 5 for me. The first one is because I'm not a huge contemporary reader and I really save my 5 stars for like books that are my all-time favorite that really inspire me to do things in my own writing and just like books that I see that will really influence literature in the future. Just I feel like they're not that elaborate to really do something like that. So that's why contemporary for me is never an automatic 5 out of 5 stars. Another thing is that it would have been a 4.5 for me, but I just felt like this book was missing something in the plot. And then the last thing is just kind of my frustration with the main character. Recently, with all the books I've been reading in the love aspects of the books, I've just been having a huge time with the girls. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're in their head and we don't really see the other person's head. But just when I read like contemporaries and the girls are just always frustrating me, and even Selena's frustrated me in Crown of Midnight. Like I just could not. Like I said to Eleanor and Park in my review for that, like I can't forgive Eleanor for doing that to Park.
This might be feeding into the fact of the second book, which I'm not reviewing right now. We're reviewing this one. I can't remember if that was my biggest problem in that book or this book, but I do remember just being frustrated with her a few times.
But don't get me wrong, I totally enjoyed this book, and I think it's probably my favorite contemporary that I've read in a while. So for all of you who do not know what this book is about, so there's a girl named Laura Jean, and whenever she loves a boy, she always writes a letter to them. They're not like love letters, more like goodbye letters to like get over her feelings for them.
Because after I read my letters, I'm no longer consumed by my all-consuming love. I can eat cereal and not wonder if he likes bananas over his Cheerios too.
Things like that. One day her letters get sent out, and all the boys that she wrote letters to, 5 in total, get them. And this kind of spins things out of whack in her life, and it literally changes her life forever. So that's what the book is about. Oh, I forgot to give it a letter grade. I think I would give this a B+. And yeah, without further ado, let's go get into the spoilies section. I really like Peter. I feel like this is definitely another case of Eleanor and Park for me, where I like the guy better than the girl. I totally ship Peter and Laura the whole entire time. I mean, I did like Josh in the beginning, and I like how this book like it made me like Josh first and then just like switch my opinions all of a sudden, and like I don't even feel anything for Josh anymore. Like I really like how Jenny Han was able to do that with her writing, and I feel like Josh is like a minor case of Adam in the Shatter Me series. Like they kind of just went backwards for me. I mean, Josh is totally not to the extreme of Adam, but definitely something sort of like that. The way he acted. If he did he really love Laura Jean? I have no idea, because I can't tell if it was just jealousy or he just didn't like Peter. Ugh. And I just can't believe she had the guts to go up to Peter that day and just like literally hop on top of him. Like I could never do that. And I love their contract. It's so cute. It's like I don't know. I really like them together, and how he would write her notes, and even the notes were cute. And I really loved it when they made up on Halloween. They had like this whole fight because Peter was like, her and Josh were kind of in couples costumes. But anyways, they got over it, and I really liked it when they made up. And I just like how he's like so good with Kitty, and he was like, we have like joint custody over her. Like that was so funny, and she was just so happy that he was so good to Kitty. And that time when she like kissed him on the cheek, and that was just like so cute. I also like how Peter's so open to her Korean background, because I definitely feel like Asian culture is very different from American culture. Like if I were to show you a traditional Chinese dish, you would probably run the opposite direction. But he was so open to it, like the time when Ki was drinking that yogurt thing, which I've had before and it's good, and he was like, oh my god, this is so good, please bring me back more. And then the time when she made rice balls for lunch and Peter and his friends were like totally stealing them from her, and the whole entire time I was just like, my heart, please don't betray me, because if she ended up with Josh in the end, I was going to not be okay. Because honestly, I don't know why I do this to myself when I read books, but it's just so hard to read love triangles. Like, I hate love triangles so much, but sometimes they're really good, like, if you know what I mean. I think she didn't end up with Josh, because that would just be weird. And you know, there came a point when I started seeing that Peter wasn't faking anymore, and Laura Jean was starting to feel like she wasn't faking anymore. And I really like this part where...
What the hell? How did that even happen? Came over to help us trim the tree. And then what? He kissed you in front of Kitty? No, it was just the two of us in the house. Peter looks really irritated, and I'm starting to regret mentioning it. What the hell was he thinking? Kissing my girlfriend. I'm gonna say something to him. Wait, what? No, I have to, Laura Jean. You can't just get away with it.
I like this part, because even though he was just talking to Laura Jean, and they both know they were faking it with each other, he said girlfriend instead of fake girlfriend. And then just from there, it's just like, yes, I ship, I don't care, I ship. And I just could not breathe in chapter 63, I think. But of course, in any book, it has to be ruined by the next chapter. And we found out Genevieve, this book. I guess this is another reason why I would give it a 4. I hate it in books where they don't communicate. I guess, yeah, things happen, you might not want to communicate, but like, you need to communicate, and if you don't communicate, it's just gonna get worse. And that's what happened in this, because like Peter texted her after saying like, are you okay? Do you want to talk about this? I need to talk to you about this. And she wouldn't text him back. And if she just texted him back, it could have been resolved sooner. The longer you wait, the messier it gets. So as I said, I feel like there was something missing, and I really thought the whole letter thing would be a huge factor in this, but I felt like more like it was just an opening to a Laura Jean and Peter kind of story. I really thought that she would care more about who sent the letters. Like, she really didn't care if you think about it. And I don't know, I just thought that their story would be a little different, but I'm not complaining because I did like them together, but I did feel like I was missing this kind of like, out of this feeling. And at first, I did not expect Kitty to send the letters. I thought Chris sent them, but I guess that's kind of predictable, so I'm glad that did not go that way. And I also like how prior Jenny Han wrote that, oh, Kitty has the chores of cleaning the upstairs trash cans, like emptying them every week. And because of that, Kitty finds the notes that Peter wrote to her and that she threw away after she was just like, done with Peter. And I liked how Kitty gave them back and she read through them because apparently she didn't read them all. And after reading through them and stuff, she feels something again, and then she writes the letter to him. I kind of wish we had the Peter perspective on the fake relationship and then just how it kind of transitioned from being fake to not being fake. And I really liked it how it was a fake relationship to start off with. Like, this is definitely something different. It's something I've never read before. And I just really, really liked it. But yeah, overall, I was not disappointed in it. I did have some frustrations with it, but don't me all with all books. Oh my god, and I totally loved it when Peter took her to go get the antique stuff and they were like racing against the old couple, but they were racing against them, and I totally love that scene. And how she made a sandwich for him, like, that was cute. And she knew that he did like mayonnaise, I think. Hold on, let me try to see what else I can remember because they were all really cute. Oh, that time when he like laid his head down on her lap, and when he got back up she was like, suddenly I wish I didn't say that, to, like, make him lift his head back up. Like, I don't know, I really, really like the story. I like the concept. I like how it started off a fake relationship and it bloomed into something else. I think Peter really kept this afloat to a 4 because I feel like the books that I would give 3 stars are definitely books that I would just kind of forget about. Like, I just would, like, they're just something that happened, whereas with this book I would totally remember the characters forever, like, and that's why it's definitely a 4 stars for me. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, afternoon, wherever you are. Bye! My image was paint splattered skyline dripping into an angelic power. Okay, so I just got these from my printer. Now we're actually going to assemble the bookmark. Today I'm doing a That Book Review on Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. Honestly, part 1 just felt like a petty love triangle fantasy version of Contemporary. But part 2...